स्वभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयुताः पदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरतुषे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकाकांत राधाकांत नमोस्तुते तप्तकांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Welcome to today's Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita class, and we're discussing from the Adi Lila, chapter 17, sloka number 34 onwards. And what did we see till now? Requesting all devotees to please turn on your videos. That will be very encouraging for me. Yeah, last chapter. So videos, please. There you go. Thank you. My internet connection is not stable. Oh, okay. It's better. All right. So what did we see last time? So last time was a very brilliant section that we saw. उसमें हमने देखा about the youthful splendor of Gauranga. So Gauranga in his youth, very beautiful, very handsome, very decorated, having a very wonderful dress. That was the youthful splendor that we saw. And then we also saw Lord Chaitanya's mercy on various devotees through his Mahaprakash Lila. So we saw a brief description of the Mahaprakash Lila of Lord Chaitanya, and especially to Shuklambar Brahmachari he explained this verse, Harer Nama Iva Kevalam Kalau Nasteva Gatiranyatha. So this is from Brihad Naradiya Puran. So this particular shloka also we heard the elaborate details and description of this verse. So itna dekha humne. So abhi 34 to 59 is a very special section, and there we are going to see an episode of one person who tried to blaspheme or defame a devotee who was doing sankirtan. संकीर्तन करने वाले भक्त की निंदा कर दी या फिर उसके महिमा को कम करने का प्रयास किया. He tried to defame him. So let's find out what happened exactly. So we are on shloka number 34. जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा. 17.34. Ready? तबे प्रभु श्रीवासेर गृह निरंतर रात्रे संकीर्तन कैला एक संवत्सर. Okay, so then, Tabe, later on, Prabhu, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Srivasera Grahe, in the house of Srivas, which is called as Srivas Angan. Even today it's there. आज भी है मायापुर यात्रा जब जाएंगे, we'll be seeing Srivas Angan. Yes, just near Yogpit. Ratre Sankirtana Kaila Eka Samvatsara, for the night, for 1 full year, he did night Sankirtan. Because Mahaprabhu said, come on, we are all in the daytime doing Sankirtan, we are wasting the night time. रात का समय हम लोग वेस्ट कर रहे हैं, गवा रहे हैं. इवन एट दिस टाइम वी शुड डू कीर्तन. तो टाइम का यूज, बेस्ट यूज कैसा करना चाहिए? कीर्तन करना चाहिए. कभी कभी समटाइम्स व्हाट हैपेंस इज स्पीकर कम्स अ लिटिल लेट. स्पीकर मतलब ओके, नॉट दिस स्पीकर, आई केम लेट बिकॉज ऑफ दामोदर अष्टकम. तो स्पीकर कम्स अ लिटिल लेट एंड देन व्हाट हैपेंस, मैनेजमेंट का बेस्ट टेक्निक क्या है? चलो कीर्तन करो. दे नो, दे थिंक इट्स अ मैनेजमेंट प्रिंसिपल. वो एक मैनेजमेंट प्रिंसिपल की ओर से बताते हैं कि आप लोग कीर्तन कीजिए. नो, इट्स अ स्पिरिचुअल प्रिंसिपल. एंड दैट टाइम सम डिवोटीज थिंक अरे कीर्तन, अच्छा स्पीकर नहीं आएगा, ठीक है हम लोग अपना काम कर लेते हैं, मैनेजमेंट थोड़ा निपटा देते हैं, थोड़ा फोन कॉल कर लेते हैं, अरे 2 लोगों का फोन कॉल आना है. नो, इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू डू कीर्तन. सो द स्पीकर कमिंग लेट, स्पीकर इज कमिंग लेट, इट्स अ ग्रेट ब्लेसिंग ऑन द होल कम्युनिटी. इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि स्पीकर लेट आइए, नहीं. इसका मतलब ये है कि कम्युनिटी जो है जब भी टाइम मिले वी शुड बी डूइंग संकीर्तन. सो इवन एट नाइट, रात का समय बर्बाद हो रहा है, इट्स गेटिंग वेस्टेड. एंड व्हाट इज द बेस्ट यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ टाइम? डू कीर्तन. That's why 1 full year, Nimai Pandit did Kirtan. कपाट दिया कीर्तन करे परम आवेशे, पौषंडी हसीते ऐसे न पाया प्रवेशे. So this Kirtan was done behind the locked doors. जैसी दरवाजा बंद रहता है पीछे, तो लोगों को कुछ डाउट आता है. People get some doubt. What's there behind the closed doors? Yes, बंद दरवाजे के पीछे क्या चल रहा है? On the other hand, the doors are open, there is no problem. Yes, there is no issue. So, दरवाजा बंद करके कुछ कर रहे हैं. What is this sound going on? What is this music going on? See, people always to wonder. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had made very clear, बहुत clear था कि जो लोग पाषंडी लोग हैं उनको अंदर मत लाओ. Please, don't get atheistic people, non-believers people, जिनको विश्वास नहीं है, श्रद्धा कम है, ऐसे लोग. तो लोग आते थे, थोड़ा सुनते थे, हंस के चले जाते थे. Yes. So I remember we had taken a center, we had started a youth center, और वहाँ पे devotee inmates बोल रहे थे. I asked them, so how was your experience of center? बोला कि प्रभु जी, people are coming, seeing, laughing and going. मैंने बोला मतलब वो खिड़की से देखते हम लोग नाचते वगैरह है ना प्रभु जी मंगल आरती में, so they seeing and laughing. I said put curtains, right? Put curtains. Yeah. So it is here, Prabhupada is making a statement. Chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra is open to everyone. But sometimes non-believers come and disturb the ceremony of chanting. जैसे अभी हो रहा था. It is indicated herein that under such circumstances, the temple door should be closed. Yes, only bona fide chanters should be admitted. Others should not. But when there is a large-scale congregation chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, keep our temples open for everyone to join. And by the grace of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, this policy has given good results. Hari Hari. देखिए, Prabhupada has followed perfectly what Lord Chaitanya taught. कीर्तन शुनि बाहिरे तारा ज्वली पुड़ी मरे, श्रीवासे रे दुख दिते नाना युक्ति करे. This will always happen. जब आप कुछ अच्छा करते हैं, कीर्तन करते हैं, you numbers increase and there are people coming. लोग आते हैं तो envy, people burn out of envy. Their hearts are burning in envy. ईर्ष्या के से जल रहे हैं वो लोग. Same thing happens. अरे श्रीवास का घर इतना कैसे पॉपुलर हो रहा है, हमारे घर में तो कोई नहीं आता. श्रीवास के घर में इतने लोग जा रहे हैं, क्यों जा रहे हैं, हमको क्यों नहीं बुलाया? So like this, with different questions, people burnt with envy in the heart. And so they gave, हम लोग देखे क्या नाना युक्ति करे. They made lot of plans. बहुत सारे प्लान बनाए किसके लिए? श्रीवास दुख दिते, हम इसको सताएंगे. We will give them trouble. So troubleshooters, trouble creators will always be there. ऐसे लोग जरूर होंगे. Preaching करेंगे तो preaching success होगा ही. If you have faith in Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we have faith in Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, complete faith, and we know that he can make the impossible into possible. Then definitely we are going to get success.
हम हरिनाम का प्रचार करेंगे, प्रभुपाद के पुस्तकों का प्रचार करेंगे तो सक्सेस मिलेगा ही. दिस इज फॉर श्योर, डेफिनेटली विल बी सक्सेसफुल. एंड व्हेन वी आर सक्सेसफुल देयर विल डेफिनेटली बी एनवियस एलिमेंट्स. ईर्ष्यालु लोग भी आएंगे और अपना काम करेंगे. दे विल डेफिनेटली डू देयर वर्क. सो एंटिसिपेट ट्रबल्स. और वो लोग भी सताने का बहुत ट्राई करेंगे. एक दिन विप्र नाम गोपाल चापल, पाषंडी प्रधान से दुर्मुख वाचाल, भवानी पूजर सब सामग्री लय, रात्रे श्रीवासेर द्वारे स्थान ले पाय. एक दिन एक ब्राह्मण था. देखो सब ब्राह्मण, विप्र. विप्र मीन्स लर्नेड इन शास्त्र, जो शास्त्र जानता था. Such a person. So there was a learned Brahman who was thorough with shastras. His name was Gopal Chapal. गोपाल चापल. नाम देखो गोपाल, लेकिन हरकत चापल हो उसी की तरह, चापाल. Yes, he was पाषंडी. पाषंडी प्रधान. He was the best of non-believers. Yes, उसको बिल्कुल श्रद्धा नहीं थी. देखिए शास्त्र पढ़ा था लेकिन श्रद्धा नहीं है. से दुर्मुख. दुर्मुख एक्चुअली दुर्मुख जो है इज वन ऑफ द नेम्स ऑफ रावणास पीपल. रावण के कोर्ट में दुर्मुख बोल के रावण हैड वन पर्सन, दुर्मुख. सो व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दुर्मुख? दुर्मुख का मतलब जो हम अपना मुख गलत चीजों के लिए इस्तेमाल करता है. दुर्मुख. मुख का प्रयोग किस लिए करना चाहिए? टू स्पीक स्वीट वर्ड्स, टू ग्लोरीफाई कृष्णा. बट ही यूज्ड हिज माउथ फॉर व्हाट? टू स्पीक चैस्टाइजमेंट, स्ट्रॉन्ग वर्ड्स एंड टॉक नॉनसेंस. फॉर दैट ओनली. Durmukha Vachal. Vachal means talkative. Kach, 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 kach. There are some people talkative. If somebody is talkative and Krishna conscious, best. Very good. सब दुनिया भर में कृष्णा कॉन्शियसनेस का प्रचार होगा. दुर्मुख वाचाल, डेडली कॉम्बिनेशन. टॉकेटिव एंड टॉकिंग नॉनसेंस. मारे पूरा एटमॉस्फेयर खराब कर देगा. पोल्यूट द एटमॉस्फेयर. सिमिलरली वी शुड नेवर पोल्यूट द एटमॉस्फेयर विद प्रजल्पा. नॉनसेंस टॉक करके आध्यात्मिक वातावरण को कभी दूषित नहीं करना चाहिए. Yes, we should always chant. We should talk about Krishna. We should talk about Lord Gauranga, and that's how we should spend our time. Never be durmukh. And vachal is also not good. Too much talkative is not good. If you're too much talkative, people will take you cheaply, and you will also lose the gravity of speech. मतलब if you're somebody is too talkative, लोग उसको कभी seriously लेंगे नहीं. People will never take him seriously, and he talks something, people will ये तो बात करता रहता है, जोकर बन जाएगा वो व्यक्ति. On the other hand, one who controls the speech, he knows when to talk. Yes, he's silent. He knows when to. कब बात करना है पता है. Such person's speech will develop gravity, and then he says something to somebody, they will follow. वो transformation की power आती है, heart transformation की. हृदय transform हो जाएगा व्यक्ति का. That happens. Okay. So Bhavani Pujara Sabha Samagri Laya. He took all the paraphernalia of Kali worship, Bhavani worship. And what did he do? He put it in the night when nobody was watching. He put it in the house of Shrivas Angan. So Gopal Chapal was very, what he wanted to do? Oh, he wanted to show everyone, oh, this fellow, you all think he's a big Vaishnava? He's a worshipper of Krishna? Nonsense. He is actually Shakti. Shakti is worshipper. Bhavani. Yes, he is externally he is posing as a Vaishnava, but he is Kali worshipper, Shakta worshipper. See, normally what happens is there are two categories of Bengalis. One is Gaudiya Vaishnava and second is Kali worshipper. So these are the two kinds of Bengali. And generally the Bengalis who are Kali worshipper, generally, I'm not telling, they are meat eaters, they are drunkards, they have all variety, they are womanizers, they have all bad habits. This I am not telling, Prabhupada is telling. This I am not telling, Bhaktivinoda Thakur is telling. They all have seen the situation of Bengal. And especially 5,500 years back also it was a similar situation. Yes. So he wanted to bring down the prestige of Shiva. Shiva's Kori, Mahan Vaishnav. महान वैष्णव, महान वैष्णव. नहीं, इसका थोड़ा कम करते हैं. बोलते हैं सबको, दिखाते हैं कि क्या करता है ये, काली वर्शिप करता है. Yes. So Bhavani's wife, what did he exactly put outside Bhavani's home is also mentioned in purport. He put red flower. Red flower हम कृष्ण को कभी ऑफर नहीं करते. Plantain leaf, pot of wine, reddish लाल रंग का sandalwood paste, लाल चंदन. All these things he put in front of Srivas Thakur. Correct? हम लोगों को लगेगा ये सब क्या है, but this is all Kali worship paraphernalia. काली को इसकी पूजा करते हैं. So then let's see. अब क्या आगे क्या होगा? Going ahead. लारपात उपरे थुईला ओढा फुल हरिद्र सिंधूर आर रक्त चंदन तांदूल. So ओढा फूल, टर्मरिक, हरदी, हरिद्र इज हल्दी, हम जिसको हल्दी बोलते हैं वो क्या है? हरिद्रा बोलक. सिंधूर वर्मिलियन माताएं लगाती है ना, दैट्स देयर. रक्त चंदन रेड सैंडलवुड एंड तांदूल राइस. सो ये सब पैराफिनिया रखेंगे तो इट इज एक्चुअली व्हाट एल्स. मध्य भांड पाशे धरी निज घर गेला प्रातकाली श्रीवास तहत देखिला. मध्य भांड, मध्य इज लिकर, उसको भी रख दिया उसने. एंड पाशे धरी, इट वॉज वेरी क्लोज टू हिज डोर. निज घरे गेला. So when Srivas Thakur opened his house, pratakale in the morning, Srivas tahata देखला, he saw this paraphernalia, all these things are kept. सिंदूर रखा हुआ है, टर्मरिक रखा है, तांदूल. आपके घर के बाहर ऐसा कोई रख देगा, how will you feel? Very scary, right? So one boy came running to me and he told, प्रभु जी कोई व्यक्ति आया और मेरे घर के बाहर जो है कुछ लेमन रख के चला गया, कुछ त्रिशूल रख के चला गया, कुछ डॉल रख के चला गया. And he was very afraid. तब से मैंने हरिनाम बंद नहीं किया. I said very good, उस व्यक्ति को बोलो रोज आके डाले, आपका सतत हरिनाम होगा फिर. But it's quite scary, right? It's quite scary. Personally, मेरे घर के सामने कोई ऐसा करता है, I would have got scared. अरे ये क्या कर दिया? What is this? Who has done? किसने किया? This will be my thought. अरे किसकी हिम्मत इतनी जो आके ऐसा सब डाल के गंदा करके चला गया मेरा घर? Yes, that's what I would ask. Let's see what is Srivasa's reaction. That's why एक होता है normal reaction, एक होता है वैष्णव response. एक नॉर्मल रिएक्शन जो कलयुग का बद्ध जीवात्मा नॉर्मली हाउ विल ही रिएक्ट टू अ सिचुएशन. वी शुड थिंक लाइक दैट. वी शुड ऑलवेज हैव दैट इन माइंड. एंड वी शुड आल्सो सी हाउ अ वैष्णव responds to such a situation. That is when we develop reverence and respect for Vaishnavas. And then we learn. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Shri Bhagavatam is a learning. Suppose the situation is there. How would I respond? And how is the Vaishnava responding? See the difference. And that's when we learn the right etiquette. And that's when we learn to respect the Vaishnavas. We learn to worship the Vaishnavas for how great they are. Okay, going on. बड़ बड़ लोक सभा नीला बोलाइया सबार कहे श्रीवास हसिया हसिया. So he called all the bada bada log from the society. Please come, आइए. And he was smiling and telling everybody. देखो क्या बोला उन्होंने. नित्य रात्र करी आम्ही भवानी पूजन अमर महिमा देख ब्राह्मण सज्जना. हरे कृष्ण. Oh, respectable brahmanas, please see my glories. मेरी महिमा देखो. Every day, प्रत्येक रात्रि में क्या करता हूं? आम्ही भवानी पूजन. I do पूजा of भवानी. Yes, this is what I do. आपको पता है ना मैं बंद दरवाजे के पीछे क्या करता हूं? पता नहीं ना किसी को? आज देखिए प्लीज, आज देखिए. Yes. So Prabhupada mentions again the system of Varnashram in the purport. And there are Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra and Panchama. Panchama is the fifth class group. Lower than Shudras also there were people. So he called all the Brahman Sajjan, all the respectable Brahmanas and gentlemen of the society he called. Yes. Prabhupada says today we cannot find out who is Brahman and who is Sajjan. आज कुछ नहीं बोल सकते. People may be very respectful, wearing coat suit, boot tie, and they may be doing activities of Shudras. Yes, Shudra activities. People may have sacred thread and eating anda and chicken and so many things. We don't know what they do behind the locked doors. Correct? So Prabhupada writes, to revive a fully cultured civilization, the scientific division of society into Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudras must be introduced all over the world. Unless some people are trained as Brahmanas, there cannot be peace in society. Society kabhi shant nahi ho sakta. There cannot be peace unless we train. Prabhupada says, Kalo Shudra Sambhava. Yes, all are Shudras, but among them select some people and train them to become Brahmanical. And that's what we are doing. Yes, just simple. How to train people to become Brahmanas? How many of you want to become trainers of Brahmanas? आप लोग बोले प्रभु जी हम पहले ब्राह्मण बन जाए. You will become Brahmanas if you read and follow Srila Prabhupada books. And you can become trainer of Srila Prabhupada. If you become trainer of Srila Prabhupada books, you will be training Brahmanas. थोड़ा पढ़ो, one paragraph पढ़ो, थोड़ा explain करो example के साथ, हो गए आप लोग. You are all trainers. You'll be training the Brahmanical society to become Brahmanas. That's what should go on. And that is the goal of BYC also. We want to recruit people who are interested in learning Prabhupada books. And we teach them Prabhupada books and we teach them how to teach Prabhupada books and carry on the good work. Nothing else. यही करने हम लोग. Very simple goal, right? But very difficult in Kali Yuga. तो कोई आता नहीं है, that's okay. जो आया है उसको वैल्यू दो. Respect the people who have come. That's very rare. Now you see this. क्या होता है? Normally our reaction will be what? अरे इस गंदा हो गया है, लोग मुझे मिसअंडरस्टैंड करेंगे, साफ करो, जल्दी साफ करो. Clean up everything. सब लोग उठने से पहले साफ करो. उन्होंने सबको उठा के लेके आए. श्रीवास ठाकुर woke up everyone and brought. Please come. Sir किधर? अरे आप मेरे घर पे आइए. मेरी असलियत बताता हूँ आपको. That's what they did. Next. तबे सब शिष्ट लोक करे हाहाकार. अच्छे कर्म हेता कैला कोन दुराचार. So all these Shishtaloka, the civilized people, they did haakar. They started shouting and exclaiming, "Hi! Aiche karma heta kaila. Kaun kiya ye? Who did this nonsense? Kaun durachar? Who is that sinful man who has performed this?" What do you mean? What does this mean? They did not believe Srivas Thakur. Yes, Srivas Thakur ne koi aur kiya hai. Some sinful person has come and done this. Srivas will not talk. He will not do like this. So such is the respect. Such is the faith and trust devotee should gain. Every ISKCON devotee, every devotee who is connected to Prabhupada movement, our family of Prabhupada, we all should gain this respect, trust of people outside. All the respectable members of society at least should know that they are sajjan. They will not do like this. They are people of great character. They will not do any nonsense like this. ऐसा faith होना चाहिए. And ऐसा faith है. Because of Prabhupada has created that brand. People trust. Oh, these people are pure. They will not do meat eating, intoxication, illicit sex. कुछ नहीं करते ये लोग. ये लोग बहुत. Although they may be nonsense, they may do all nonsense, but they'll have faith. अरे ISKCON वाले बहुत शुद्ध है. वो बाहर का किसी का खाना नहीं खाते. बाहर का नहीं खाते. कुछ भी नहीं खाते. सिर्फ प्रसाद ही खाते. They glorify and tell. That's the standard Prabhupada created. We went to some temples. Very unfortunate to see. Very unfortunate because we have failed in training others. The pujari in one temple, very important temple, is with pant shirt. Pant shirt के साथ altar के अंदर खड़ा है. In traditional temple, now some kind of culture is left in South India. So in traditional temples, if you are not having dhoti, you cannot even enter temple. उधर ही मार देंगे आप. Hey, get out. There are shops. They give you dhoti on rent. You please wear this and go. Mataji is also. Yeah. Mataji is also. They'll give you. Please wear this and go inside. So they give the right dress. It's there. They don't tell you to get out. They say, please wear this and go inside. They are very cultured people. Wear this and go inside. Wear the proper dress. भगवान के घर पे आ रहे कैसे आना चाहिए पता होना चाहिए. So wear it. So they teach the right culture. Very important. Correct? Why I told this point? You are saying about temple. So like this kind of Kali Yuga, or Kali Yuga has come. So we don't know who is Sajjan, who is Durjan, what that fellow is doing. There are some very, very important, prominent temples. Their pujari is, coffee shop, is drinking coffee and then going inside altar. Baapre. Itna shuddh hona, you should be completely pure. And they are going inside and doing and touching the deities. We can't judge them, but Prabhupada set high class standards. I told all this to glorify Prabhupada. They all don't know. उनको नहीं पता. They have affection for Lord, but उनको पता नहीं. All these things, nobody trained them in culture. But Prabhupada made all these things very clear. Oh, 4 regulative principles. No meat eating, no gambling, no intoxication, no illicit sex, no tea, no coffee, no onion, no garlic. इतना कि बाहर के लोग भी सब लोग जानते हैं. Everyone knows what standard ISKCON follows. ISKCON devotees know Outside people also know the standards. अरे आप लोग चाय कॉफी नहीं पीते ना, आप प्याज लहसुन भी नहीं खाते ना, हाँ पता है हमको, you know. And yesterday there were two families I met in Pandharpur Dham. They were eager to take Kanthi Mala. वो ये सब follow करना चाहते हैं. I was saying, see the power of Prabhupada. क्या preaching किया, people normally अरे इतना सब नहीं कर सकते क्या, ये भी नहीं, वो भी नहीं, अच्छा फिर क्या करे क्या. This is the attitude. But Prabhupada made it sound such dignified. People are aspiring for. I told them, please, Kantimala, I don't encourage immediately. I said, please wait for 1 year. Follow for 1 year, then come to me. Then I'll give you Kantimala. तुरंत मत, एक बार पहन लिया कभी लाइफ में उतारना नहीं. Wait. So Prabhupada not only gave the glory, he made people have eagerness also to come to pure life. हाडी के अनिया सब दूर कराइला, जल गोमय दिया से स्थान ले पाइला. So what did people do? हाडी के आनिया, they called a sweeper. Hey sweeper, come here, please come. शिवास ठाकुर का घर गंदा हो गया है, चलो आइए. सब दूर कराइला, hey take all this away. And जल दिया, जल डाल के गोमूत्र और सब गोबर सब डाल के उसको स्थान को लेप करके उसको शुद्ध कर दिया. That's what they did. Srivas had to clean his house. He called others and told, देखो मैं यही करता रहता हूँ. They cleaned everything for him. आके उन्होंने साफ सफाई कर दिया. They cleaned. अरे such a respectable person like Srivas. Please, please. So hardis are those people, Prabhupada says, those who clean stool and urine. ये सब साफ सफाई करते हैं ना, अच्छा लगता है. Yes. But still, even hardis can become devotees, Prabhupada says. ऐसा मत सोचो कि hardy मतलब गया काम से. No. Hardis may be untouchable because they are touching stool and all that. वो अछूत इसलिए थे because they used to do all this profession. Of course, after they take bath and they are devotees, we can touch. That way you can't touch anyone. Somebody who has visited the lavatory is untouchable. Anyone, even if it is Brahmana. That's why we have to take bath. So that is how the achut was, this caste system was interpreted wrongly. Galat interpret kiya. But even such people can become devotees. Mami partha vipasritya ye pisyu papa yonayah striyo vaishyas tata shodras ye piyanti ram gatim. Anyone can become. For one who becomes Vaishnava is a first class devotee. Even in South Indian literatures, there is one Tirupan Alvar. He is from the Dalit community, the so-called untouchable community. But still, he was a first class Vaishnava. Lord used to talk to him. Yes, he used to talk to him. Kanakdas, he was also from untouchable community, so-called. But he used to serve the Lord. And Varadaraj, Lord Varadaraj Perumal would talk to him. Now, Kanakdas is different. This is, I'm talking about Kanchipur now. Kanakdas was, he was also from lower caste. He was Shudra. He was not low class. He was Shudra. And Lord gave him darshan. 180 English. Next. So Prabhupada very strongly writes about Harijan movement. Gandhi gave name Harijan, but he couldn't make them Harijan. No? Harijan कब बनोगे? When you join Sankirtan movement, just by giving name, नामकरण देने से नहीं होता. काम भी तो वैसा करना चाहिए. So he gave them Harijan. That is good. He had good desire. But unless you train them in Sankirtan, उनको chanting of holy name, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, how they'll become Harijan? Harijan means chant. अभी गोपाल चप्पल के साथ क्या हुआ? You all may be eager. ये काम किया, श्रीवास ठाकुर का इज्जत बच गया, उसके साथ क्या हुआ? देखो उसके साथ क्या होता है. What is the result of Vaishnava aparad? You see this. You're trying to defame a Vaishnava, you're trying to bring down his glory, you see what will happen. तीन दिन रही से गोपाल चापाल सर्वांगे हाइला कुष्ठ वाहे रक्तधार. Hare Krishna, Gopal Chappal in 3 days got Kushta Rog, leprosy. And blood was oozing out, pus and blood was coming out of his body. Kushta Rog हो गया. 3 दिन बाद क्यों हुआ? See, Bhagwan Dayalu hai. It's not that immediately he got. 3 दिन बाद हुआ. He had a chance to go and beg forgiveness. And Srivas would have immediately forgiven. Vaishnav बहुत, परम वैष्णव बहुत दयालु होते हैं. They immediately forgive. It's okay. So he had a chance to go and beg. So उसको भी 3 दिन का chance दिया. Kushta Rog. Hare Krishna.
सर्वांगे बेडिला कीटे काटे निरंतर असहाय वेदना दुखे ज्वले अंतर. Please remember this. Sarvanga bedila, all his body limbs, bedila kite, it got covered with kit, the different kinds of insects, and kate, they were all biting. It was paining. Asahya vedana, unbearable pain he was facing in his body. And dukhe jwalaye antara, his body was simply nirantar burning with distress. This is the kind of thing he was facing. Very unfortunate. If you offend Vaishnavas, we'll become like this. गंगा घाटे वृक्ष तले रहे तवसिया, एक दिन बल किछु प्रभु के देखिया. Even if you get कुष्ठ, other people will also shoo you off. Hey, निकल जाओ. Hey, हमारे गांव से निकल जाओ. यार इसको निकालो, निकालो. They will shoo him off. You stay away from village. So he had to go and stay in Ganga Ghat, one of the ghat, underneath a tree. He was sitting there and tahate vasiya. Ekadina bale, once Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was passing by and Kichu Prabhu ke dekhiya, and he could see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And what did he speak to him? ग्राम संबंधे आमी तोमार मातुला, भागिना मुई कुष्ठ व्याधि ते हयाची व्याकुला. उसको बोला निमाई, निमाई, अभी गांव में सब लोग किसी ना किसी से कनेक्ट होते हैं. एक्चुअली ऑल इन सेम विलेज, मोस्टली आर ब्रदर सिस्टर अंकल आंट, वैसे ही संबंध होता है. मोस्टली सेम विलेज, दे स्टे टुगेदर. That's how they started. The same village means that's how it is. So grama sambandhe, about the village relationship, if you trace out, ami tomar matul. Matul means I am your uncle. Mama. Mama ko matul बोलते. माँ का जो भाई है मातुल. Yes. Hey bhagina. Bhagina means bhagini ka. Bhagini is bahin. Bhagini. It's a traditional word. And bhagina means bahin ka beta. Bhagina. Bhagina. Bhagini, Bhagina. Mui kashta vyaditi haichi vakula. I have been afflicted with leprosy, he informed him. Next. Lokasama uddharite tomhara avatar. Mui bada dukhi more karah uddar. मैं जानता हूं that you are delivering all the people. Yes, that's what you are doing. तो आप जो है सबका उद्धार कर रहे हैं, तुम्हारा अवतार, you are an incarnation who is just delivering everyone. मुई बड़ा दुखी, I am also very in dukha, in distress. मोरा करहो उद्धार, please deliver me. We'll take some important points from Prabhupada. ये चीज है. So Prabhupada writes one qualification of Gopal Chappal. See, that's amazing, right? Prabhupada is seeing good even in such a wretched person who offended Srivas. He's saying you're sinful, correct. Durmukh, talkative, vachal, insulting, blasphemer, everything. But he had one qualification. What is that? Simplicity, saralta. Yes, Prabhupada writes, first line, purport. Yes. So because of this simplicity, he had faith that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Swayam Bhagwan. He is Supreme Lord. And he has come to deliver all fallen souls. See, this simplicity is important. Ye saralta thi. Yeah. So even if somebody is an offender, somebody offended, we should immediately become simple-hearted and go and beg forgiveness. Yes. So he thought delivering fallen souls means curing disease. वो सबका बीमारी ठीक करता है. So, yeah. So, but somebody is spiritually delivered, his bodily disease also will get cured. Everything will get cured. So actually, he was suffering from bodily ailment, so he wanted to get rid of his leprosy. Yes. So he wanted to sincerely appear, I am suffering so much, please relieve me from this suffering. I don't want to suffer. Let us see what was the reaction of Mahaprabhu. Ita shuni Mahaprabhu rahila kruddha mana, krodaveshe bale tare tarjana vachana. Listening to this, Mahaprabhu became kruddha mana. He became very angry. And Krodaveshe Balitara Tarjana was a chastising words he spoke. Tarjana Vachan.
अरे पापी भक्त द्वेषी तोरा न उद्धारिमु कोटि जन्म यही मते खीड़ाया खोयामिमु ए पापी भक्त द्वेषी भक्त का द्वेषी है तू यू आर एनवियस ऑफ माय डिवोटीज अरे ना उद्धार आई विल नॉट डिलीवर यू नहीं करूंगा कोटि जन्म यही मत है इसी तरह कोटि कोटि जन्म तक कीड़ाया खोया ही मो आई विल मेक यू यू विल बी बीटन बाय ऑल वर्म्स लाइक दिस ओनली हरे कृष्ण यस सो कभी हमें डिसीज आए यस वी गेट डिसीज वी शुड अंडरस्टैंड इट्स रिएक्शन ऑफ पास्ट लाइफ सीन पिछले जन्म का पाप जो है वो निकल रहा है शुड बी हैप्पी एक्चुअली माय पाप कर्म इज गोइंग ऑफ नाउ वेरी नाइस यस and especially severe disease somebody is getting very severe disease like this kushta rog it is because of our offense to vaishnava you should know that the vaishnava अपराध की वजह से होता है so the whole purpose see he is karuna avatar but he is making he is speaking like this for us and gopal chapal also to understand the cause of your suffering समझो तुमने वैष्णव अपराध किया समझो yes you understand vaishnava अपराध correct so Prabhupada says anybody who is disturbing the Sankirtan movement will also be punished like Gopal Chapal. The Sankirtan movement को disturb कभी नहीं करना चाहिए. Yes. And if you are offending pure devotee, you will never ever satisfy Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu will never be pleased with you. He will never bless you. श्रीवासे कराईली तोई भवानी पूजन कोटि जन्म हबे तोरा रौरवे पतन So Shrivase Karila to be Bhavani Pujan. You wanted to prove that he's a worshipper of Bhavani, worshipper of Bhavani. Yes, that's what you wanted to prove. Koti Janma Abe Tora Raurave Patan. You will go to Raurava. So in Raurava is one type of one of the 28 hills where there's a bird called Ruru bird. इसलिए उसको रौरव का है. That Ruru bird will come and bite everything. वो आके सब काटता है. हर जगह काट खाने लगता है आपका शरीर. That's a Ruru bird. So Prabhupada says that there are some fools in today's society, some swamis and yogis, who equate Krishna's worship with Bhavani worship. Oh, you can drink liquor and hum bhi bhakat hai. This word bhaktana is used very cheaply in India today. Yes, they say hum is Devi ke bhakt hai. Wrong, nonsense. Bhakt is only for Bhagwan. आप देवी के उपासक बोल. That's not wrong. आप वो देवी के उपासक. Bhakt means pure devotee of Krishna. Nothing else. Yes. And kuch bhi kare, this one thing is found very much even in India, very difficult to give up demigod worship. जो you go to some houses of some grahasthas, वहाँ कुछ देवी देवता उनका भी रहता है, varieties उधर रहता है. अभी हम लोग सोचे कहाँ नमस्कार करें हम लोग. It becomes हम भी भक्त हैं क्यों कृष्ण एक कोने में खड़े देखो Krishna Damodar standing like this. One home I had gone. All Devi Devata, which all names even I don't know, they are all there. I asked them names, they also don't know. हमारे पूर्वज पूजा करते हैं. Like that they keep. And one corner they keep Damodar also. Krishna standing like this. Actually is looking at them. भाई मैं खड़ा हूँ तेरे लिए. किस किस को खड़ा करके रखा है. So this is not bhakti. This is not pure devotion service. So there you are considering Krishna also to be one of the. That's big offense actually. Yes. So do you when you are fit to call yourself devotee, when you are worshipper of Ananya Bhakti जब बनेंगे कृष्ण के, that's very important. All your sentiments and all you should. That's what bhakti is not sentimental speculation. हाँ कृष्ण को भी खड़ा कर दिया, उनको भी इंक्लूड कर दिया. Our altar should be exactly like the altar of ISKCON. Yes, the main deities, Radha Kunj Bihari, Gaur Nitai, Jagannath Baldev Subhadra, Radha Vrindavan Chandra. Main deities on the top, below Panch Tattva, Narsim Dev, Tulsi Maharani. Below that, Guru Parampara, Shad Goswamis. This is perfect altar. That's it. And घर में पूजा रूम में ही कई सामने प्रभुपाद भी होने चाहिए. That see what is the difference between Prabhupada here, Prabhupada there? That is Acharya Prabhupada is Vaishnava Prabhupada. तो ये प्रभुपाद कृष्ण का दर्शन ले रहे वहां पे प्रभुपाद आचार्य के रूप में हमारा कृष्ण को वर्शिप कर रहे हैं. एक्चुअली आचार्य डज द वर्शिप, वी डोंट डू. डिटी वर्शिप पुजारी का यही भाव होता है, हम गुरु को वर्शिप दे रहे हैं. गुरु इज वर्शिपिंग प्रभुपाद एंड प्रभुपाद इज ऐसे परंपरा में वर्शिप जाता है. दैट्स द राइट मोड. Yes, but we have Kul Devi and all rituals we have to do. Is that right or no? Please read the 7th chapter of Bhagavad Gita and 9th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. You will understand. If you are a pure devotee of Krishna, there is nothing else required. There is nothing else required because ultimately all Kul Deva, Kul Devis, they are all devotees of Krishna only. And if you are worshipping their master, they will be happy. They will bless your Kul very nicely. Yes. And जो लोगों को worship नहीं है, कुछ नहीं करते, they are not anyway not doing anything. For them, कुल worship you should encourage. अरे कुल देवी देवता को तो हमारे कुल के देवता है, हमारे कुल की देवता है, उनका तो पूजा करो. We should encourage like that. But somebody has reached the worship of Krishna, he doesn't have to separately worship anybody else, but don't disrespect. Disrespect नहीं. Another मत करो, but ऐसे ritual worship करने की कोई आवश्यकता नहीं. Can we offer red roses to Krishna? That is not, it's allowed here. Rose you can offer to Krishna. Rose, lotus is all fine. But there are some red flowers like hibiscus that we don't offer to Krishna. That is tamasic in nature. Oh, it's time is running. We go on. We'll go on. पाषंडी संहारिते मोरई अवतार पाषंडी संहारी भक्ति करीमु प्रचार I have come to kill all the pashandis. Pashandis, many places they are translated as many things. Here pashandis are translated as demons practically. Some places Prabhupada translates pashandis as atheists. Some places Prabhupada translates as pashandi as those who consider Shiva, Brahma equal to Krishna. That means they consider Krishna to be another demigod or they consider all gods to be equal. They are also pashandis. That is the pashandi definition of Shastra. Correct. So Krishna, Prabhupada writes in the purport of Yada Yada Hi Dharmasya Glane Bhavati Bharata. The purpose for which the Lord comes, incarnation. So incarnation is to kill the demons. So atheists are punishable and devotees are protected by the Lord. So that's what Lord is telling. What I will do is I will preach Krishna consciousness, but before that I'll kill all the demons like you. Next. That's it. Uncle को ऐसा किया. एता बोली गेला प्रभु करिते गंगा स्नान. सेई पापी दुख भोगे नाया या पराण. After saying this, Lord went to take bath. वो गंगा नहाने चले गए. And this person, this papi, continued to live. Yeah. So what Prabhupada is saying in the purport that a Vaishnava अपराधी doesn't, कभी कभी लगता है ना, if somebody is suffering, अरे इससे तो अच्छा मर जाना है. नहीं, वो मर भी नहीं सकता. क्योंकि मरने के लिए भी ताकत चाहिए ना. क्योंकि मरने के लिए हिलना पड़ता है, right? और हिलने के लिए ताकत चाहिए. उनमें उतनी ताकत भी नहीं थी. To sit there and continue to suffer. That's what his life was. He couldn't even move and commit suicide and die. Euthanasia, mercy killing. There's nobody willing to give him that mercy also. संन्यास करिया अबे प्रभु नीला चले गेला तथा है ते अबे कुलिया ग्रामे आइलिया तबे से ही पापी प्रभु रलाइला शरणा हित उपदेश कैला हय करुणा. So later on, when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas and went to Jagannath Puri, he came back to the village of Kulia. And when he came back to Kulia, that time this sinful person, Gopal Chapal, he takes shelter of Lord's lotus feet and Lord gave him mercy because he had transformed. A chase, the offensive mentality was given up. Yes. So then he gets mercy of Mahaprabhu. It's mentioned. मतलब ऐसा नहीं कि offender is gone case. एक offense एक बार व्यक्ति ने commit किया तो वो गया काम से नहीं. They also have hope, provided they rectify the offensive mentality. Yes. So that is very important to be learning here. Yeah. Next. श्रीवास पंडितेर स्थाने आचे अपराध ततया हते हो यदि करे न प्रसाद तबे तो रहबे पापी विमोचन यदि पुनः ऐचे नहीं कर आचरण. Yes. What did he tell? It does not that directly gave him mercy, he gave him upadesh, hitopadesh. What is that hitopadesh that is mentioned? Ki, see, my dear, Shrivas Panditera Sthane Aicha Aparad. You have committed offense to Shrivas? Yes. Tata yaha teho yadi karena prasad. But still, first you go there and beg for blessings and mercy. Tabe tora habe ei pape vimochan. Only then you will be relieved from offense. Yadi puna aiche nahi kara acharan. And there you tell and that I will not commit sin again. मैं फिर से पाप नहीं करूंगा, अपराध नहीं करूंगा, ऐसे बोलो. And he listens to that instruction. तबे विप्र लाइला आसी श्रीवास शरण ताहार कृपा यहेला पाप विमोचना. Simple. He goes to Srivas Thakur and takes shelter of his lotus feet, and Srivas gives him forgiveness. और एक विप्र आइला कीर्तन देखिते द्वारका पाटना पाइला भीतर आईते. So there was another Brahmana. He came and the door is locked. He could not come inside. फिरी गेला विप्र गरे मने दुख पाया और दिन प्रभु के कहा गंगा लाग पाए. So he became very happy and returned. मेरे को एंट्री नहीं मिला, चला गया. And next day he met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Let us see what he spoke. शापी बतो मारे मोहे पायाची मन दुखा पैथा छिंदिया शापे प्रचंड दुर्मुखा. This Brahmana said, I will give you curse, Nimai. He took his Janava, broke it. तोड़ के शाप देते हैं, Janava तोड़ के शाप देते हैं. He broke his sacred thread and cursed Nimai. Alright, I give you curse. What is that curse? You're all eager to know? Yes. सब लोग सोच रहे होंगे क्या शाप दिया, भगवान को शाप दे दिया, कैसा शाप दे दिया. Next verse, one verse, patience. संसार सुख तुम्हारा उक विनाश शाप सुनी प्रभु रचिते हैला उल्लास. So what sharp did he give? You will not get any material happiness. This is the curse he gave to Mahaprabhu, and Mahaprabhu was like, thank you very much. Yes, he became very happy. Sharp suni prabhura chitte haila unnas. He became very, very jubilant. Last verse for today. प्रभु शाप वार्ता ये सुने श्रद्धावान ब्रह्म शाप है ते तारा हया परित्राण. If you hear the pastime of Mahaprabhu getting curse from Brahmana, if any of us have got curse from any Brahman, will be delivered. मतलब अगर किसी को ब्राह्मण ने शाप दिया है, जो चैतन्य महाप्रभु ब्राह्मण द्वारा शापित वाला ये लीला 4 श्लोक का लीला है, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. You listen to this, you will be free from all Brahma shap. हरे कृष्ण. Amazing, right? फिर से सुनिए ध्यान से, ध्यान से. श्रद्धावान, श्रद्धावान, श्रद्धावान. फेथ, फेथ, फेथ. हम फैट बन गए लेकिन फेथ नहीं आया. क्या करें? So with faith. So सुनते रहिए, फेथ आ जाएगा. So that's the moment श्रद्धावान, the qualification is mentioned so that we again and again read. That's how we become श्रद्धावान. So what is that श्रद्धा? श्रद्धा is, तो ये श्रद्धा क्या है? कि no curse can, Prabhupada explains, no curse can ever affect Mahaprabhu because he is supremely transcendental. कोई शाप और वरदान ये भौतिक लोगों के लिए होता है. It cannot affect person like Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Only ordinary beings who are under the jurisdiction of Yamraj are subject to curse and benediction. तो यमराज के अधीन आते हैं, उनको ही ये पाप और शाप ये सब लगता है. लेकिन श्री चैतन्य महाप्रभु स्वयं भगवान है, उनको ऐसा शाप सब लगता नहीं है. And anybody having this faith is called श्रद्धावान. इस श्रद्धा से हम लोग ये सुनेंगे लीला तो क्या होगा? Yes. We should never ever think that because निमाय पंडित को ये शाप लगा उनको संन्यास लेना पड़ा. This is not श्रद्धा. श्रद्धा संन्यास की वो ब्राह्मण शाप दे दिया ना इसलिए संन्यास ले लिया. उनको कुछ गृहस्थ का सुख ही नहीं प्राप्त हुआ. How unfortunate. We think like this, you are unfortunate. Hare Krishna. A few questions. We do keep demigods photos in altar because other family members where we should keep photo. You can make separate altar. उनका altar रहने दीजिए, but make separate altar where you worship. Anyways. Yes. Question. Last question.
Probably like the Shiva Thakur was becoming popular, so the NPS people they wanted to bring back the NPS.
Yes, yes.
And we see on television also sometimes like I'm giving one current example. Politicians who commit mistake, other flies like politicians, they will go on newspaper and start blasphemy. Even as I say, no, we want to commit power now because they're power hungry fellows.
Yes.
Sometimes in this one also we see a leader commits some mistake. So there are other leaders who want that question position. So they will try to make good him because he is gullible. Any mistake he commits, it will be popularized on WhatsApp, social media, everywhere. So, and we are prone to make mistakes because we are human. So how to protect from the flies of Indian people?
Be careful oneself. That's the only thing. Be careful. The leader has to be very careful how he deals with the opposite sex, how he deals with money, how he deals with position and followers. Dhanam Janam Sundarim. He deals properly, carefully like this, then he'll be protected. Maryada. We have to protect because एक सन्यासीरा अल्पचित्र सर्वलोककाय. Even there is a small black spot on the life of a leader, everyone is going to talk about it. Oh, you cannot avoid. And envious elements are full. There are full of envious elements. So we have to be extra careful. Or there's no other way. We have to be careful. Spotless.
And then we hear somebody bad talking about him. So we feel bad.
Do your japa. We will feel bad. We will feel bad, but what to do? We continue with full enthusiasm. Let's not stop the Sankirtan. Okay, वो तो होता रहेगा. That will keep us. Somebody will badmouth about you always. And those people are actually our friends. They are friends because they are helping us to remain humble. They are helping us to purify our false ego. We should think like that and go on. What is our duty? Go on. We don't have to get defensive. Not required. We do our Sankirtan, everything. The truth will be revealed. That's what Kali Yuga, the limb of dharma which is existing in Kali Yuga is truth. What does that mean? Sat samne aa jata. The truth will ultimately come. Satyameva jayate. Will come. So I'll take one last question online and we'll close. Yes, Rituparna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Dhanwad.
So we worship Krishna, right? So why is it called all the devotees Vaishnava? Because जब हम वैष्णव का meaning जानते तो worshippers of Lord Vishnu. And even in the Damodar Ashtakam, Satyavrat,
Namo Deva Damodar Ananta Vishnu.
plus he tells us, I don't want the affluences of Vaikuntha. Rather, I just want to
What is the meaning of
have
Vishnu?
the
What is the meaning of Vishnu? Vishnu is one who created this entire creation and has entered into everything. So when now what does Krishna say in the Bhagavad Gita? Gama Vishyacha Bhutanam Dharyam Ham Ojasa. I am holding the entire. So it is ultimately Krishna's power. So there's nothing wrong. Vishnu is the name of Krishna only. Vishnu is the name of Krishna, the Lord, who has created this universe and entered into it. So if a Vaishnava thinks like that, that is perfect. So now Mahaprabhu, when somebody used to call him Supreme Lord, he used to block his ears and say Vishnu, Vishnu. Why he didn't say, oh, you should have said Krishna, Krishna. No, for a devotee, when you say Ram, he is not Kodandaram. He is not thinking of Kodandaram. He is talking about Krishna who is enjoying. Ramayati iti Rama. The supreme enjoyer Krishna who is actually relishing the Ras Lila. He is Ram. So no matter whichever name, ultimately all names are connected to Krishna.
Suppose that shlok you quoted from which chapter? Now just you quoted that Krishna is holding the universe from Bhagavad Gita.
15th chapter.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Very much. Hare Krishna. Oh, there are some announcements. Please stay back for that. And thank you all very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai. Shri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Pad ki jai.